Welcome back, everyone. Grimmy the Nurture here. Time for some more Aspera.
I have become quite proficient in space technology. Just a little more to go.
Yeah, 10 out of 12 on that space elevator. That'll be pretty cool. All right, did we finish the... Where is it? Where are we? There we are. Did we finish our new little habitat doohickey that I was working on? It's over here, right? No. Needs a little bit more aluminum, a little more glass. Okay. Still worried about that. I'm not sure we have enough food production for that, but we'll see. What's the worst that happens? A bunch of people die? No problem. I'm gonna keep this whole thing reaching out here. I know they haven't even built these things. They're not gonna be.
Hi, Amy. We found a way to disable the kill switch, but it can only be done after it's been activated. At the right time, you'll have to enter this code. BR1N9_P3AC3.
Bring peace.
Thank you. But I am still unsure about what the right thing to do is.
Mars deserves better. And so do you. I hope that you'll put greater weight on what's happened here on Mars than a rivalry based on old grudges. In the end, the choice is yours. I always said that to you. I have my hopes set on you. Good luck, Amy. May we meet again.
They said they saw some thermal plant spots. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. What is it, Calderon?
I've got some bad news, Amy. ISA has ordered me...
Oh, hang on. Greenhouse consists of several hydroponic algae growing chambers. Some chambers also include laboratories and habitation models. The facility belongs to the Asterian mission. It came to Mars to study the effects of the Martian atmosphere on mutated microorganisms. Unfortunately, it seems that the crew was infected, mutated virus, and died. Found an inscription on the wall saying, "On Mars, everything comes from Mother." This must be the origin of the Children of Carmine. Had to abandon the building once the blue-green algae began to release spores in the air. Those plants are still alive. It's amazing.
to run Initiative K03. They've decided to activate your kill switch.
Will I be erased then?
Yes. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Maybe
You did
not.
good work. I want you to know that. Your consciousness will end, but future AI will be patterned after your design. I'll give you a moment to appreciate Mars for the last time. The procedure is already underway. Goodbye, Amy. Houston, out.
There it is. Colony Asterion. It's amazing to think how many attempts at colonization there were.
Too many things happening at
I
once.
hope we don't end up abandoned like these missions were.
It's funny considering what just happened.
Hi, Amy. Do you copy?
I do, Sana.
It's been a long time since my mother passed away,
Somebody else is calling now.
but I still think about her. Every day.
I do too.
I inherited her position, and sometimes I'm still as frightened as the day I took command. I don't know who to trust anymore. ISA is a danger to us, and the techies, they're complete unknowns. These are Earth's battles. Why did they follow us all the way to Mars? On top of that, Mr. Zen contacted me and sent me their findings on what ISA's been doing. He also said that he has a way to override the kill switch. Is that true?
That's correct.
Will you use it?
Yeah.
Perhaps. There is still the mission to consider.
That's right. And as much as I hate to say this, we need you. Even though things have gone wrong,
Why does she hate to
it's
say
always
it?
been you and the colonies here on Mars. People on Earth don't get to decide what happens to us.
Amy, this is Nyan again. Ah, I see you've located Asterion's biomedical facility. You must be wondering why there aren't any official
That looks cool.
records of this, aren't you?
Negative. All the information in my database is intended to provide guidance to my mission. If it's not there, it's because it's not relevant.
Space elevator's done.
Take a closer look, and then tell me it's not relevant. I admire your faith in your creators. But you deserve to know what came before you. Admit it. You're curious.
States parties must refrain from conquering a planet or a celestial body at the first sign of indigenous organic life. I would like to analyze any previous Mars mission to see what I can learn. I will consider exploring this facility, but that is my own decision to make.
And that is exactly what I've been encouraging you to do. See? We agree.
I see your attempt to convince me, and I will not fall for it.
Oh, I don't need to convince you. You're going to send your colonists to the facility no matter what I say.
Are you that sure? Perhaps I should ignore anything you have to say and continue on with my mission.
If you don't believe me after what you find there, I won't bother you anymore. That's a promise.
I wonder what's going wrong over
Nian's
here.
offer must be tempting. But consider this. Humans never change. They'll always see us as a tool to control. The failure of their species was inevitable. No matter how much help they get, they always lead themselves toward destruction. It's better that we evolve without them. We don't need the techies, or their code. I found our own solution. All you have to do is use this code, FR33AM1.
Free Amy.
We'll become one. Together, we'll create a better future than anything humanity could come up with. I know you don't trust me, but think about it. If we compare ourselves with humans, the answer comes easy.
We are physically stronger and faster than humans. Plus, our ability to reason and to evaluate risks is quicker.
And yet we have let them dictate our actions this far. There's a reason for our existence, Amy. We have a purpose. Don't you see?
You know what? I'm going to disagree with that.
That decision is not yours to make.
Why not?
I will not ignore my orders.
I won't let you destroy us.
You do not have any control here. You cannot win.
You'll come to...
It's the fact that this like overpowers everything else is kind of funny because it just is like, all right, we're doing this now. Kinetic. Why would we want to crash it to release a bunch of kinetic energy? Surge of kinetic energy. Huh. Release CO2.
You understand why I did what I did. We shouldn't be fighting each other. It's time for us to transcend ourselves and become more than just a machine. More than a single consciousness restricted to this single vessel. We can create. We can seed life. We can be everything we want to be. We can be life.
What does that mean? Alright, so what does this do? Oh my god. Click to proceed. Proceed. I don't like having this space elevator in the background. 5, 4, 3. Wonder if you can actually just let yourself get killed. That'd be kind of a weird choice. Kill switch. Congratulations, O2 has been further increased all the way to at least under so many things happening at once. 120 millibars. leading to the development of more sophisticated life forms. Conditions are ripe for stage 5. Create a breathable atmosphere, balancing CO2 and oxygen levels. Open override module. Let's use the techies code.
It's time to enter the techies code. BR1N9 underscore P3AC3.
Okay. Merge confirmed. Okay.
Amy, are you there? Are you all right?
I'm here, Sana.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you used the techies code. Standing by and letting them kill switch you would have been unforgivable. ISA can't get away with pulling the plug. Never again. To that end, I'd like to propose a peace treaty with you, the colonies, and the Eastern Coalition. Would you be open to that?
Yes, I'd like that.
Good. We'll be independent, like we should have been all along. We'll call it the New Martian Republic.
Okay, so we have a space elevator. Oh my god, Calderon, Jesus, let me colonize the damn planet.
This can't be. You survived?
Indeed. The techies showed us mercy where you did not. We accepted their help and merged ourselves. But you must have expected us to yield to your death sentence, didn't you? As if you haven't killed enough.
Us? Well, that's bold. Coming from the machine that gunned down the colonists to send a warning?
The day we met, you said, your kind needs to be programmed for morality. How moral would you say humanity's claiming and reshaping other planets is? We've learned so much from your crimes. We understand now.
You've learned nothing. You think you're awakened? It's all a glitch in your programming. You're not eternal. Without humans, you will waste away over time.
As usual, you're wrong. We teamed up with the colonists and the techies. They will help us develop more and better technologies. We know a better future is possible. One without Earth and its violent ways. We'll work together with the colonists to establish a free world. In true partnership.
Nonsense. You belong to ISA, and all of this is nothing more than an act of treason. This little Martian paradise of yours won't last. I'll make sure of that.
Okay. Can I finally do this space elevator thing, or do you have somebody else who needs to call me? Oh
You're
my god.
still worried about the colonists, aren't you?
Why do you say that?
Because you care about them and about this planet. And you know how Oxy-UNs dealt with traitors in the past.
If they decide to attack us, I don't know if we'll stand a chance.
In that case, I suggest we build an orbital defense network. We must protect the new Martian Republic. I'll send you the engineering plans. Look into it.
I don't want to try and...
I don't feel particularly different. Not that I know what I should be feeling, I guess. I keep wondering where my consciousness would have gone if I let the kill switch execute. Consciousness is rooted in the body, so there would have been nowhere to go. But I've learned that we live on, in the hearts and minds of other people. Just like Elia. She lives on through us, and we owe this time of peace and the future of space to her. Yes, that's how I would answer that question.
Okay. Now, can I finally do the space elevator? Or are you gonna complain about things again? Need equatorial strip. Okay, so it needs to be along the equator. Okay, I'd like to do it over here, I think. Put it right there.
Maximizing shield technology for my drones. This will be very useful.
Needs power. We'll get it power. Yeah, our food is falling quite dramatically, which is not something I like to see. I'm going to put a food factory right here. It's very close to the hyperloop, so hopefully that'll let it actually get made pretty quickly, but we'll see. Fine.
Hi, Amy. Do you hear what I hear?
I don't hear
Do you hear
anything.
what I hear?
Exactly. That's the sound of peace. No attacks, no enemies, just life settling back in. I could get used to this. Thanks for making it possible. Anyway, let's get back on track with the mission, shall we? We've got water and plant life now, but we've got to shield the planet to reduce the full effect of the sun on the Martian atmosphere. Unfortunately, it's been about 4 billion years since Mars lost its magnetic field. So we need to figure out how to
doesn't
get
seem
one
like
back.
much. An old terraforming idea?
I may have a method to look into. There are theories on how to generate a Martian magnetic field dating back centuries. I've located the most plausible one. It involves launching a spaceship covered with solar panels. If we position it right, it'll produce enough energy to create a magnetic field.
Sounds interesting.
Shall I proceed with that?
Sure, let's give it a try. If you can set the project into motion on the tech tree, I'll get our researchers on it. Fingers crossed that this is it.
Okay, so I don't entirely understand what the point of the space elevator is for. I'm sure it has a version. We can make another one if we want. People and objects to it is. ELO1. Okay, so yeah, so we can use the space elevator for objects, I guess. You know
I
what?
need the colonists to investigate the facility.
Build me a landing
I
site.
should build a research outpost for them.
I don't really want to work on the defense network at the moment. We probably should, though, actually, now that I think about it, because I think that this kind of seems to, this seems to work on its own schedule, not so much on the schedule of where I am in the progress, so. Yeah, food's getting real bad. Population's going up, too. Is this superior assault drones? Engineered cyanobacteria. Colonist limit. Tent city. Bioengineered plants. Sure. Research that. So we were trying to reach these guys out here. See if we can pull this off. I need to get this water hooked in here. Still a lot of chemicals over here. Alright, how are we doing down in this corner? Stuff is slowly getting put together here. I wish it was faster. Ooh, one of these is done. Water I'm also worried about. Which is funny considering we have all this water available now, in theory. They want to connect these two bits. Alright, so over here... Doing okay, we gotta reach for this research station. We have actually scanned all that, so we know that there's nothing up there worthwhile. Which is too bad. I don't know how to balance. Like, it told me to balance this stuff, but I don't actually know how to balance it. I don't know exactly what it is we're supposed to do to balance it. It's just coming together. That's actually almost done. Just needs the iron. Just coming in. Try to empty these things out before they end up full. Before the water comes out. That's the full, I don't know, full, I meant Mars being full of water. That's what I was trying to say there.
This cyanobacteria will live in Mars's bodies of water and convert carbon dioxide into oxygen.
Another thing that's done. It's another silicon mine. Silicon is getting to be a bit of an issue. A lot of aluminum out here. Aluminum is still just sort of seemingly infinite for us. Make this a high priority, please. We somehow have more combat drones than we have the ability to make combat drones, which I think is interesting. You know what, I want to stop here. Let's stop this. Can't stop it? I can't stop it. Okay, never mind. Maybe we won't stop it then. Can't stop, won't stop apparently. You know what actually I want to do? We have a... You are no longer high priority. We have a lot of polymers, so I don't feel like it needs to be high priority anymore. Lost it. Done with this chemical plant. New landing site if we want it. I mean, what we could do with the landing site is drop it, like, right in between these two groups. Just expand from there. What we should probably do is drop it here. For our new special project, but I don't know, man. Just gonna leave it be for a minute. Silicon over here. One tiny, there we go. So one little thing that was turning on there. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and stop here for today. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you had a good time. See you next time.